What's good, everybody? Deontay Murray here with another video. Today, I just wanted to piggyback off of my last video from yesterday. As you see, yesterday, we entered the market somewhere around in this area here, took buys, and as you see, we had a big pullback that happened that pulled all the way back here for this current day. So basically, I'm gonna explain this entry for the day. We was up just 100K. Still back testing, so this is on a demo account. I'm trying to hold basically to our 20 32 500 area. So just want to explain this entry for the day. So if you go to H4, like I said, as far as the 500 levels, we either going to 32 500 or we could be pulling back to this 3500. 3500. So my bias from yesterday stayed the same. So I delete the 30. I don't believe that we're going to come back to this 3500 area. So we are expecting for it to go to the 32 500. So all I did was draw the fib, the overall big fib from 500 level to 500 level, which is 31 500. Draw it up, and as you see, this highlighted area is around the 61.8. I mean, it's around the 61.8 area, right? So this highlighted blue is around the 61.8 area. So we know that that's a huge rejection area when it comes to just Fibonacci overall. So we also see that our odd flat, which is 900, is around that area as well. So I'm gonna go to H1 and probably delete this overall big fib. So the bias is still the same. We know that this blue area is the 61.8 area. So during the time of 7 o'clock, right? So 7 o'clock is 1400 on my chart. During the time of 7 o'clock, we had a huge bullish engulfing candle, right? So my bias is still the same. So all I did was draw the fib, a smaller fib, from odd flat to odd flat. And some stuff that I spoke about before is that when we break above this 23 and it pull back for the rejection of the 23, we want to try to enter at that 23. So basically, it's just that simple. 7 o'clock broke back above 23 when we draw out the fib from odd flat to odd flat. Once 8 o'clock came back to retest the 23, which is around this 950 area. And this is another thing too. A lot of people ask me, do I stop using the odd 50? I don't stop using the odd 50. I just now know that the odd 50 is the rejection of 23, right, on a fib. So the 950 is this rejection of this 23 on a fib. So I don't really have to plot that 950 anymore. I just mentally know that it's there, right? So, and especially after just seeing structure, we broke above this 23. And like just from experience in the market, when we break above and we come back and retest it, it's going to break way past this 100 mark, right? Most of the time to go to the 27, but like I said, for this trade, we're looking to hold it, especially trying out this 500 strategy, these 500 strategies. I'm looking to hold this trade from there all the way to this 32 500 at least, or not even. We can probably possibly get it to go to, around 32 400 maybe. So, or like I have TP right now sitting at 45 32 450. So for a profit of 1,005 $150,000 basically. So just wanted to make a quick video of how I entered this trade, and we caught this trade. A few other traders, myself, caught this trade this morning. Overall, we just kept the same bias, and we brought up that fib from the 500 level, starting from the bottom because we're looking for a buy. To the next 500 level, he's already around at 61.8. Basically, we know that that's a huge rejection area. So we went down to H1 and seen our odd flats, which is the 900 and 100 level. Draw out a fib because we're looking for it to go up. Or even if you draw it from, a lot of people say I might draw up the fib wrong. I didn't really draw up the fib wrong. Even if I drew it like this, right? That 23 that we first seen when I drew it from top going down, the 23 is in the same area as this 76, right? 76 and my 23 are basically in the same area. All I know is that based off of structure, let me highlight the 76 too, because I don't want to confuse you. They basically the same area. So if I flip this Fibonacci, going from down, or going from top to down, you see 76 and 23, this one is off a little bit, but it's about the same area. And as you see, once 7 o'clock closed above this 23, it came back and rejected this 23, which would be the 76 if we draw it the correct way. But it really doesn't matter. Like I said, I know how I see the market. So you could do it like this. But I know once we reject this 23 or 76, there's a big move that's going to happen. So we held it from here, and supposedly we're supposed to get out once it hit that 40,000 pips. I spoke about this in some recent videos. Once it pushed for 40,000 pips, usually a huge reversal will happen. But like I said, we want to possibly try to hold this trade for the long term, which would be going to 32,500 on H4. So we're looking for it to pull all the way back up here somewhere. So I'll keep you guys updated and let you guys know if it does, get to that area, at least 32,400. Hoping for it to crack 31,500 sometime today or tomorrow and just continue to flow. So I don't really see it going back to 3,500, especially after this big move that just happened on H4. So yeah, I just wanted to show you a little bit about the entry on smaller time frames as far as H1, the odd flats, and then mentally knowing where the odd 50 is at, because we entered at where do we enter? We entered at 950 basically. So which is the odd 50. Caught it a little bit late, so odd 52. But basically entered around that odd 50, mentally knowing that that odd 50 is our 23 or 76 when we draw out the fib from odd flat to odd flat. So boom, 23 is basically our odd 50 area. So that was a great trade that we took today. Took it at 8 o'clock. Like I said, I love this 8 o'clock candle, which is 1,500 on my chart. Huge rejection. You see all this bullish pressure. Like I said, we was just up 100K. I took 3 lots. Risking. Look at my stop loss. Risking $6,000 or 60 pips. Right. So when you have a huge account, this is on a demo account, but when you have a huge account, you can basically risk that one lot. So $6,000 compared to $100,000 is not a lot. So taking the risk, that should be every trader mindset, is to get on the front of the account, withdraw money from the front of the account, and then put the live money into the market, and then you be able to use bigger lot size as far as leveraging with 1 lot, 2 lot, 3 lots, and then flipping the whole account to basically doubling it. So just wanted to make this quick video. You guys be blessed. Like I said, if you do need help or want my service or have any questions, I do answer questions for free on Telegram. If you do want to go beyond that and just get some more mentorship or piggyback off of some more things that I see in the market, you can hit me up on Telegram. Like I said, I only charge $250. That's only for my time. I spend 2 to 4 hours on the charts when I am on call. And then from after that, a lot of people do get free access. Just to, we talk trades 24/7. I do offer to get back on Zoom calls if needed, if you don't understand something. So I try to make sure everybody understands something and is making profit, right? So that's my overall goal. I could, hide this information, but I'm not that type of person. I just want to see everybody winning. Want to see everybody, making profits. This market's never going to stop, and whatever you do in the market is never going to stop me from making money as well. So just giving out free content on YouTube and allowing everybody to see the market for what it is and not holding anything back, and just praying and hoping that everybody can make profit to change their lifestyle. So I'll let you guys go. Hopefully, like I said, we can hold these until 32,500. Probably move stops to break even just in case, because I still believe this entry is great, but we might see some pullback happen before we can actually start pushing up. So yeah, I'll leave you guys alone now. Hit me up on Telegram if you need me. All right, I'm out. Be blessed.